So Elise, at Thrive, we don't do care plans,
Mm,
we do life plans.
yeah,
And really, people's quality of life is absolutely at the heart of everything we're working on.
yeah.
Um, can you tell us a bit about the approach and how we think about things?
Yeah, I mean, the term care plan, it makes sense, right? Because we are in the business of caring for people. But unfortunately, over the years, maybe decades, centuries, who knows, care plans have sort of been reduced somewhat, like with any system, to sort of bare essentials and very task oriented. And the buzzword is sort of institutionalized approaches. And what we're trying to do by thinking about a life plan and indeed a well-being plan is think broader and more holistically than that. So it's really thinking about beyond the transaction of someone supporting another individual with a particular task, like having a wash or getting out of bed or maybe taking some medicines, to thinking about one human being in relationship with another person. And maybe one person needs a bit of support in one area, but indeed that support can reverse in other places. Um, so that there really is this kind of relationship, and maybe a carer, as they tend to be known, might be supporting with that medication, but they're also thinking about what makes that person smile that day, what makes that person live well that day, that week, that year, what goals they have to flourish in their life. And indeed, part of that might be that tends to be older person practicing French with that carer, or enjoying a music concert with that carer. And yeah, both sides benefit. There's reciprocity there.
Love it. Is there anyone that kind of particularly comes to mind? Any pairings that you naturally?
Gosh, there's so many. And actually, I can speak for myself. One of my early experiences in this sector was supporting an older man who still today is very close to my heart. He sadly died now, but I will never forget David and the impact he had on me, because while I was there to make sure he was having his medicine and he was getting out of bed and attending synagogue and things like that that were all very close to him, I was also just basking in his wealth of knowledge about poetry and music and literature. And he had it all at the tip of his tongue. It was a remarkable man. Um, yeah, and then thinking about sort of like, what does that day for David look like, given that physically he had some limitations, but like any human being, emotionally and spiritually, infinite potential to live well. So